What's up, everybody? Leo WT here. I'm just waiting in the car while Elle has an appointment, and I decided to make a spontaneous live. I'm hoping to record a podcast later today, but this live is just completely off the top of my head with no script or anything, but I had a really important thing that I wanted to share with you guys, so feel free to join on. I don't know whoever is out there. I see that 2 people are watching me, but feel free to drop your comments. 4 people. Wow, it's getting big. Drop your comments and thoughts as I talk, because there's some stuff that I just really want to put out there that I think is important at the moment. So last night we all know, or most of us know, that there was a confirmation hearing for ACB as a Supreme Court justice, which in my opinion is literally fraught with ridiculousness, if I'm being honest. And I have so many thoughts on the matter, but one of the most important things that I want to say right now is that if you are an LGBTQ person, or if you love an LGBTQ person, this has direct ramifications for that loved one of yours. And if you are a person with a uterus, and if you are a person who needs reproductive health care, this has direct implications for you. And I want you to know that I know that you're worried, that you're stressed, and it is a rough time right now. And that's valid, and that's fair, and I see you, and there are plenty of people who see you. And I'm going to keep taking whatever action necessary, and we're going to keep taking whatever action necessary to ensure that this sort of myopic, narrow-minded, religious-based situation does not win out in our country. Angel, how are you? It is an absolute joke, in my opinion, that that this person who is underqualified, wildly, is now a Supreme Court justice. It is an absolute joke, in my opinion, that I'm hearing from Christian people that Christians deserve to be represented on the Supreme Court too, because the overwhelming amount of justices are either Christian or Catholic, and Catholicism only represents 22% of the population. So it's just a joke, in my opinion, that Christians in any way would cry out as oppressed. It's an absolute joke. You are the absolute stakeholders. If you are a cisgendered white Christian, you are not oppressed. People speaking out against oppressive behavior and beliefs, that's not oppression. You're not oppressed. Period. I am outraged as well, Angel. It is absolutely absurd. And I also think it's wildly interesting that most of the conservative Christian world does not consider Catholics to be Christians. Most of them. I grew up in this world. I can speak with credibility. The Christians will not claim the Catholics until a Catholic is appointed to Supreme Court judge. And now, we needed Christian representation. Bullshit. Full stop, right? Full stop. The Bible and the gospel and every religious narrative is a story about the colonized, not the colonizer. White American Christians are the colonizer. Say it again. White American Christians are the colonizer, and they've co-opted the gospel and they've co-opted the Constitution, and they're crying out, help, help, I'm being oppressed. Get out of here. Try having your rights put on the line for a vote. Try that, and then talk to me about oppression. It's absolutely absurd what's happening in the world right now. Absolutely absurd. And I think it's great if you want to be a religious person. I have found peace and solace and purpose in religion, absolutely. But stop using religion as a legislative reasoning. You can be who you want to be in terms of religion, but that should have no bearing on access to adequate health care. 1.5% of all abortions performed are late-term abortions. So let's just dispense with that whole argument off the bat. If people want to murder somebody, they'll go murder somebody. They're not going to knocked up and then try to kill the baby. Okay? People aren't getting pregnant to become murderers. All we are doing with restrictive legislation, we're not ending abortion, we're ending humane treatment of people with uteruses. Period. Get out of here. You're not persecuted if you're a straight white Christian. You're not. That's an absolute joke, and frankly, it's an affront to people who are persecuted. Period. I'm so livid over this, and I just want the people that are watching right now that are LGBTQ or that love someone that are LGBTQ, like, take some self-care measures today. It is okay to be sad, to be angry, to be scared. It's not even, it's beyond okay. It's valid, right? Your rights are on the chopping block by someone who wouldn't understand depression if it smacked them in the face. Apparently I had more to say about this topic than I thought I did. But I also wanted to let you know that I received a message from a friend of mine who is a clergy member, and I have access to a network of clergy people who are willing to perform gay wedding ceremonies at low or no cost as soon as possible while it is still legal to have a same-sex wedding. I don't really like the phrase same-sex, but it's used a lot in common terminology. But if you are an LGBTQ person who is trying to get married and you need access to an affirming clergy person, please message me. If you're watching this and you know an LGBTQ person that needs access to an affirming clergy member to have a wedding ceremony performed while it is still legal, please message me. Please message me. I don't know what will happen in the future, but all I know is that I'm going to keep being myself. I'm going to keep being a fly in the ointment and standing up and saying, hey, whoa, this conservative, evangelical, white, Western colonizer gospel is not the only way to understand the gospel. And I'm going to intentionally keep subverting that narrative by putting out here resources and access for information for marginalized people groups. So today the message is, if you know someone who needs to find a clergy member who is affirming to perform a wedding ceremony while it is still legal, please message me. I have people. All right, friends, I'm going to go because Elle is back. My sassiness has run out and reached its natural end.
Hi.
This is my lovely partner who, if ACB had her way, would not be my partner and I would not be me. I'm popping off about that bullshit Supreme Court nomination.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
It's sad.
It's sad. It's sad. And if you're
stressful,
if you're sad or if you're scared or if you're stressed, you have every right to be. Please reach out to somebody. Please take care of your mental health today. If you don't have anybody in your life to reach out to one of us. We're here and we care, and you are not alone. And the fear and pain and anger that you're feeling is very real and it's very valid. Take care of yourself today if you are an LGBTQ person or a minority or a person with a uterus. All right? Take care of yourself today. Take care of your mental health today. Reach out to somebody. If you are somebody who loves someone who is a minority or an LGBTQ person or a person with a uterus, please reach out to those people and let them know that they are not alone and that they are loved and that they are valid and they are enough and they don't need a bullshit Supreme Court representative to believe in them.
Oh, you're making me all teary.
And if you are an LGBTQ person or a person who is an ally, I would encourage you to find your nearest LGBTQ or minority advocacy center and to contact them to see what actions they're taking locally so that you can be a part of resistance. If you live in the Olean area, the Olean Regional Justice Coalition has been and will continue to be a group that is fighting for rights for all marginalized people. We are fighting locally for the folks who are intersectionally marginalized. If you are Black, if you are LGBTQ, if you are poor, if you are disabled, if you are anything other than cis, white, heteronormative, you can join up with us As part of the Olean Regional Justice Coalition, we have been and will continue to be a part of the resistance. If you are not local, please look for local LGBTQ and minority advocacy centers in your area to get involved. I know you feel powerless right now, but you aren't powerless. You always have a choice, and it might seem small, but there's something out there. If you can't find a resource in your area, message me and I will Google that shit. But you are loved and you are valid, and you don't have to be white and cisgender and heteronormative to matter.
My inbox is always open.
She's a good talker, too.
DM me. I'm a good listener.
DM her. You can take your mask off now.
Oh, yeah. I'm not in there anymore.
Yeah. If I have COVID, you have COVID. And if you have COVID, I have COVID. So.
Good times.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, tag, comment, and share. Please spread. This is a message of solidarity. And this is a message of resistance. And we have been and we will continue to resist. And we have been and we will continue to fight. And we'll do it at the ballot box. And we'll do it in our streets. And we will do it interpersonally and in our DMs. But we will not quit. We're here for you. Find someone today that you can reach out and find solidarity with. Thank you, Angel, for being such an advocate. I've definitely always felt that from you. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.